What if I told you the certificate used to convince investors was never issued by the authority it claims to come from? Today, we expose the truth using an official response from FINTRAC Canada. In the world of crypto investments, trust is everything. And one of the biggest tools used to gain that trust is something called a license. Many platforms show certificates to prove they are legitimate. But what happens when that certificate is not real? A platform known as AICOTPS presented a document claiming to be a Canadian MSB license issued by FINTRAC. This was used to convince investors that the platform was regulated and trustworthy. To verify this claim, an official inquiry was sent to the Financial Transactions and Reports Analysis Centre of Canada, also known as FINTRAC. And here is what FINTRAC said. FINTRAC does not issue certificates or regulatory licenses to money services businesses. Let that sink in. The document being shown cannot be real because the authority it claims to come from does not issue such certificates at all. According to FINTRAC, businesses do not receive a license certificate. They only register in a public database. And even that registration is not an endorsement, is not approval, and does not prove legitimacy. The same response also confirmed something critical. The entity linked to AICOTPS had its registration revoked in 2022. So what does this mean? It means the certificate shown is misleading or fake. The platform is not licensed, and the authority they referenced does not issue such documents. Why this matters? Many investors rely on these documents before depositing money. A fake certificate creates false confidence, and that is how people are trapped. If a platform shows a certificate, always verify it directly with the issuing authority. Never trust screenshots. Never trust what looks official without proof, because in many cases, the proof you see is part of the trap. Awareness is the strongest defense against online scams. Stay informed. Stay alert. Stay protected. Attention! This is an official exposure. AICOTPS presented a document to investors claiming it was a Canadian MSB license. But here's the truth. According to an official response from FINTRAC Canada, FINTRAC is not issue license certificates to money services business. Let that sink in. The certificate being shown does not exist. It was never issued. And that means it is misleading. The same official response also confirms that the entity linked to this platform had its registration revoked in 2022. So ask yourself, why would a platform present a license from an authority that does not issue licenses at all? This is how scams build trust. Not with truth, but with appearance. Always verified directly from official regulators. Never trust screenshots. Never trust what looks official without proof, because in many cases, the proof you see is part of the trap. Stay informed, stay alert, stay protected. Now that you've seen the truth about the fake license, let's go deeper. Because the real question is not just, was the certificate fake? The real question is, why was it used? And the answer is simple. It was designed to control your trust. Think about it. When people see a license, they relax. They stop questioning. They assume everything is safe. And that is exactly what scammers want. Because once trust is established, the next step becomes easy. Deposits begin to flow, more money comes in, and the system grows stronger. But here's what most people don't see. The license was never the proof. It was the bait. And while investors were focusing on the certificate, something else was happening in the background. Withdrawals were being delayed, excuses were being prepared, and the exit strategy was already in motion. This is not random. This is a pattern, a system. First, build trust. Then, attract deposits. Then, delay withdrawals. And finally, disappear. And here is the most dangerous part. Many people only realize the truth after it is too late, because by the time questions begin, the platform is already changing domains or shutting down completely. So let this be a warning. A certificate alone means nothing if it cannot be verified. A professional website means nothing if withdrawals are not consistent. And promises mean nothing when they are not backed by real transparency. Always ask yourself, can this be verified independently? Is this information coming from an official source, or is it just something I am being shown? Because in the world of scams, what you are shown is often carefully designed, and what is hidden is where the truth really is. Stay informed, stay alert, stay protected.